Welcome. My name is Thomas. I'm here to share in this video IRS.gov tools and resources which I designed to help my beginners who are tax pros with their business to help them better serve their clients. But if you're an individual looking for answers to the same questions, you can definitely use this information as well, FYI, for your information purposes only. And so, as a disclaimer in this video that the IRS gives on a website, it just lets you know the information that is given is based on the information that you give. And so this is not considered advice whatsoever. And so that's a disclaimer that IRS has on their website, letting the end user know that this information is not considered advice. It's based on just helping you to clarify if you're eligible for the education credit or not by asking you a series of questions. So it says, am I eligible to claim education credit? So what you'll need is the filing status, the student's enrollment status, your adjusted gross income, who paid the expense, when the expense were paid, and for what academic period, if any expenses were paid with taxes and funds, if any expense were paid with the distribution from a Cordell Education Savings Account or qualified tuition program. The tool is designed for taxpayers who were U.S. citizens or resident aliens for the entire year for which they are inquiring. If married, the spouse must also have been a U.S. citizen or resident alien for the entire year as well. And so, like I said, I already talked about the disclaimer. Conclusions are based on information provided by you in response to the questions you answered. Answers do not constitute written advice in response to a specific written request of the taxpayer within the meaning of Section 6404F of the Internal Revenue Code. And so this here interactive tool is going to take you through the process of helping you get clarity on if you qualify for education credit. And so we're going to hit begin. It's going to take us to this page that says, am I eligible for the education credit? The following set of questions will help you determine for 21, 20, or 19 if you can claim the American Opportunity Credit or the Lifetime Learning Credit, and for 2020 or 19, the tuition and fee deduction. So we hit continue, select the year, so we're going to do 21, we hit continue. It's legally separated from this purpose, meaning legally separated under a decree or divorce of separate maintenance. If you were legally separated on the day your spouse died during the tax year and you did not remarry on or before the last day of the tax year, you also legally separate on the last day of tax year. So we're going to select the filing status. So we're going to select single. We're going to hit continue. It asks us if you're not sure how to answer, select I do not know, and I will help you to figure out. So if you're not sure what filing status you should uh, use, which should be rare because if you file a tax return, that's already been determined by the person that's paying your taxes for you. So we're going with single again. Then from there, are you being claimed as a dependent on another taxpayer's return? That's going to be yes. We're going to do two different kinds. Yes. It says you're not eligible to claim American Opportunity Credit. You cannot claim the American Opportunity Credit because you are being claimed as a dependent on another person's tax return. So if you're being claimed as a dependent on someone else's tax return, meaning, say, you are 19, your parents are claiming you on a tax return and they're claiming the credit already on your behalf because they're paying for your education because they don't qualify for scholarships or grants because of their income level, then you couldn't file a separate tax return claiming the same credit. It doesn't work that way. And so that's how that scenario works for that. You are not eligible to claim the lifetime credit. You cannot claim the lifetime credit because you're not being claimed as a dependent on another person's tax return. So when it comes to this, you can't claim either one. being claimed as dependent on someone else's tax return. And so that's basically is a scenario for a person who's between 19 and 24 who lives at home with their parents, but they worked a job, but they didn't probably make enough money to be required to file, but they had federal holders taken out where they can possibly get that back as a possible refund and overpayment. So if they say yes, they've been claiming as on another on another person's tax return, then no, that person itself can't claim the credit. So what we'll do is we'll go back and we'll do it another way. We're gonna still do single and we'll go forward. No, hold on, let me go back. I gotta go back. So we're gonna still do 21. We're gonna go continue. Well, basically have to start over because it won't let me go back like that. We got to start over. Start over from the beginning. We continue. We're gonna select 21 again. Continue. We're gonna select single. Continue. Select single again. Continue. Even claims depending on another taxpayer person return will be no this time. Continue. Who is the student? You are the student. Continue. 21 was the student enrolled at a post-secondary educational institution eligible to participate in the student aid program administered by the U.S. Department of Education. That's yes. For at least one academic period beginning during 21 was the student enrolled at least half-time in a program leading to a degree, certificate, or other recognized educational credentials. Yes. Was the education expense paid during 21? Yes. Was the educational expense paid for academic period that began during 21 or the first 3 months of 22? Yes. Who paid the expense? You did. Taxes and funds, including none. Was a refund received for any educational expense previously paid for 21? No. Was a distribution from a Cordell or qualified tuition program used? No. Are you claiming these educational expense anywhere else on your tax return? No. By the Social Security? Yes. 5 year disallowance of American Opportunity Credit. Did you or your spouse have the American Opportunity Credit disallowed or reduced in the past for any reason other than a math or clerical error? No. Has the student received 4 year academic credits for post-secondary education? No. Well, has the Hope Credit or American Opportunity Credit been claimed for the student for earlier tax years? No. As of the end of 21, does the student have a felony conviction for possessing or distribution of controlled substance? No, but if you said yes, you can still qualify. As I know it happened to me back during the days I was going. Do you know the amount of your adjusted gross income? Yes. The amount? Are you claiming any foreign? Nope. Did you receive Form 298T from the educational institution? Yes. What was your age at the end of 21? You were under 18. You were age 18. You were you're over 18 and under 24. Yes. Was at least one of your parents alive at the end of 21? Yes. Were you a full-time student? Yes. Was your earned income at least one half of your support? No. It says you are eligible to claim American Opportunity Credit. So based on how they answered this, and they break it down on why you was eligible. So this is a interactive tool you definitely want to use if you're not sure if you can claim the education credit or even possibly the lifetime credit. And so I'll be doing videos like this through the remaining of the year, showing you the different interactive tools that you can use to help you, especially as a new tax pro, to get clarity when it comes to certain credits and deductions that you may not be sure or confident about to see if your client qualifies for those, which is going to definitely be a great asset to you and being able to carry out your mission to provide quality, professional, and accurate tax preparation services to your ideal client. And so if you or a taxpayer who is looking to learn how to prepare their own individual income taxes, also have a course that you can take. I'll leave the link in the description of the video that'll take you to the page where you can learn more about that. Because I have people in the past who always want to learn how to do their own taxes to save themselves money from having to pay someone to prepare them every year because the fees they were paying were in their opinion, too high. And so if you're one of those persons who, A, always want to learn how to prepare your own taxes, this is an opportunity to do so. And as a result of that, you'll gain some basic knowledge that's going to help you prepare your own taxes. It's going to help you to save how much you spend in every tax season uh, at a tax service getting your taxes prepared. And it even might lead to a career change for you or a career opportunity by taking action on learning how to prepare your own income taxes to show you how this can be an opportunity to generate extra income. And I'll definitely see you in my next video.